Hello everybody and welcome back to Warptorio. I think that we're finally in a good place build-wise. It will take a while for the bots to fulfill this demand. But we do have iron ore here. And well, I think it's about time we bring copper in. Now that we no longer have the I do need this one, the dependency on defenses, we can safely decommission this pipe. And let's see. This will no longer be used, so make sure to stop my robots from working. And I need to delete. Let's have a look. I will basically want to get this blueprint going. Kind of annoying that I don't have always radar coverage. So let's come here, copy that, place that radar down, and now I think I'll copy all the way up to that rail signal over on the top right. And unfortunately I cannot flip the recipe, but I can rotate. So just to confirm once again, I need to remove 2 machines, or maybe just 3 machines, all the 3 copper pairs and 3 of the bottom left machines for red circuits. So this chest can actually stay. This and this needs to go. Oh, those pipes were copied. I see. I'll let them be for now. Let's move this one. Now, can I grab? That's annoying. Does this work? No. Well, I'll just make the trip back. Actually, I don't know why I did that. I have just realized that there's a substantially simpler way of repositioning, and that is basically just doing this. That is going to be out of the way, at least for now, so that's good. And with that out of the way, let's get things placed down. Now, one of the things that I didn't go into that much detail planning was the grid pattern. My god, these robots are insane. I think that as soon as I have copper on the factory floor, I'll actually look into turning science back up. So this one is going to be copper post. Oh my god, I need to rename all of these stations. Poor thing. Let's change color. Copper is fairly light red-brown. So maybe... No, that's... Maybe that? I think that looks decent. Oh, I have the icon here. Yeah, that looks decent. So this is unloading and all the stations here. Okay, let's get rid of the trees. Apparently, just restarting the game has a fairly decent effect on UPS. It's still extremely low, don't get me wrong, but it's not down in the low 30s at least. But it is slowly getting there. Unfortunately, at least it is slowly getting there, so let's give that warport some power. I can do it like this. Make sure that these stations are actually correct. And let's take a quick look at, not at hell mod. I wanted to go here and look at kills over 10 minutes. We are losing construction bots left and right, unfortunately. This is the problem with having flame turrets, I think. I would assume that flame turrets are the leading cause of losing those bots. But let's see. We've carved out copper in these 3 places. Now, everything will be on the same grid, but I will try not to overlap the train tracks for now. And let's have a look at our rail blueprints. Now I can either do here or here. I think I like it through here. How hard is it to connect? Well, first of all, can I connect this to this without doing that? So I can easily do this. And I guess that's gonna work. Cool, let's make sure that the track here doesn't go too long. And we can properly sequence trains coming in. And most importantly, going out. So that's over there. That's a longer segment, but that should be fine. Cool, so this is back on the grid now. Some resource patches will be built over. Did I use? Yeah, I have used all of my signals. So I'll go back for a quick round of shopping. And I will go one more. I will go one more here and I will make a cross. Actually, I could just straight up do this and then remove the excess bits. I could go and design more complex intersections. Like it's not that big of a deal. They're fairly straightforward to design, but I'll keep things simple for now. If it doesn't need to be complicated. And let's head back. Actually, before doing that, get rid of... What else do I have as junk in my inventory? Amazingly nothing. So I think that this is somewhat playable. Lack of flying robot frames. Understandable, I think. That's not what I'm missing right now, though. Right now, I don't have trains with me, so I'll take 20 trains. So I have 20 locomotives. I need... I think I'm taking too many wagons right now, but I'm a bit too lazy to do the math for everything. Do get the precise number. Rail signals, let's increase this to 200. Rails, I could get a few more. How am I doing on chests? Okay, that's plenty of chests. How am I doing on space? Not that great. I'll store some of the things in the Spidertron because I have plenty of these. I'll turn personal logistics off. I'll need plenty of these. I'll just take half of them. I won't need as many, but maybe half of those. I'll also want to get all of these. I think those might actually be not enough. And I need mining platform. Actually, I do think I've placed all the mining platforms. I'll quickly pick out and... yeah, these are all placed. So I don't need to worry about that. All the undergrounds... no, the undergrounds are not placed. The undergrounds are actually missing, so I do need those. What happened here? What is that? Did I place... no, these are normal to be full stop signals. These are that type of signal, that's correct. If I turn this back to automatic... oh, I'm missing... okay, let's get out of there. I was missing all of those rail segments. That's what was happening. Trains should de-backlog now. I was basically just running on two buffers. This is full again. And I was... this doesn't have the same issue. Do I have radar coverage here? For most part. Check in on kills every once in a while. Wooden chest, that is irrelevant. This one was a bit of a question mark. That's a bit too many for my taste. So let's have a look at the train station. I would consider this as being the train station. And I need to feed so if I do one train station here, that's 13. That is going to be 4 stops. So I need to add another stop on top of that. This will need to be a pass-through train station so that I can chain another one here, and I Ideally another one here. So let's do this. If I have one train station, I'll do the rails first. I think that's the most logical way to begin. Yeah, frames are already back to well, frames is one thing, but UPS, that's I think the more important part. Let's go through the middle, get the most optimal layout for this. Give the robots the least path to their destination. Least, smallest, shortest. Give the robots the shortest path to their destination. That's what I wanted to say. And this one I think is gonna be irrelevant because the train station is gonna come through here. Oh, okay, that's why the signals were not were misaligned. Okay, this is the first train station. This is a 12 slot train station. I'm not gonna be able to deconstruct that remotely. I'll leave the bots go at it and then build a parking lot. So that's one there. Another one could be... Can I squeeze another one over here? This would actually be extremely convenient. And then I could squeeze, if that fits in, I could squeeze another one over here. I would need to reverse the direction of the belts, but that's not that big of a problem. Let's go ahead and finish that corner. Okay. Oh wow, that almost fully drained my battery. It's a bit crazy. Am I out of belt? I shouldn't be out of belt. Cool, that is now properly built. I do find it rather weird that this one, the blueprint here was actually okay, but the other train stop, maybe I've missed. I have no idea what happened there. I was trying to think of various explanations, but well, this is now working. Let's take our... I think I was balancing 4 to 4. Yeah, it's the 4-to-4 balancer. So I'll have one over here, like this. That's gonna be 4 belts coming through there. Another 4 belts coming through here. And last but not least, 4 belts coming in over there. Let's see if I now have enough enough belt to finish this. So this is gonna be the outermost. That's almost right. Cool. So that's those 4. Alignment should be over here. This one is not placed well. And this one is not placed well. Trying to make sure I get all of these belts aligned properly. So I'm a bit quiet for this. That's the wrong way. So two of the closest belts are coming in here. Okay, final 4 belts. It is nice to see that this is fairly easily replicable. If I manage to put all the belts in the right direction, that is. Our defenses are holding, but the big problem is that this is basically an infinitely scaling problem. Pollution cloud will keep growing, and now I've just launched a post. One of the options in the post was to keep jumping from planet to planet, but yeah, I don't know about that, because I'm now having second thoughts about that option. It kind of is gonna make the rail setup, well, it's the problem with the rail setup that I've said earlier in the playthrough why I was kind of against it when I thought that warp loaders are still a solution. I have to rebuild all of this on every planet, and like even if I say screw it, I'm not gonna dismantle, just lose all of the... There's gonna be a lot of prod mods, so maybe I just dismantle the assembly machines, but that's still a problem. That's still a lot of rails to remove. That's still way too many things that need to be taken care of when moving from the one planet to the next. So this one is going to be copper and loading and 1. $12 belts, so I'll keep the ratio here, and just the train left now. So you're gonna go here, full cargo, go to unloading, and go to unloading post with no conditions, automatic. There is no circuit network. Train limit. Oh, there is a circuit network. This is gonna be 0, so that means that they will go and stop there. Okay, so this train is ready to leave, but destination is full. Right, so that happened. I've copied everything over from this station, which is by default a 0. And all of these other stations. Okay, that didn't work as I expected. I need to make sure I put the correct limit on everything. This is good. This will not currently have a circuit condition as well. Let's kick things off. This is southeast. I should have time to get back. I might have to hopefully be able to stop the research. That's one train. I need 11 more. That's the schedule. I need a few more wagons. I don't think I have enough fuel for everything, but I'll do my best. Probably have some spare wood. There we have it. They will get... What? Go to loading. Let's actually send them to the correct station. Wow, that was way quicker than I thought. So this will This should get all the trains inbound and with full cargo, hopefully. Do I have train stops? Yes, I do. Cool, so those are the roboports. That's all set. There's power here. This needs... Really? This needs to connect over here, and this thing needs to connect over to this set of chests. Now, most obviously, that actually that broke something. Nothing too important. Just the only place where I had gears. How many gears do I have in here? Oh, let's keep one going. That doesn't work. Let's get the second one there, and that should be the exact same number of factories. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. Preemptively, I will change the signal type. So this is input, output goes over here. And this one needs to change train limit on gray signal. I will preemptively add these signals over here. I didn't like the fact that there was a train coming in and this one had to stop. So I should actually... that's the important bit. Very interesting that that signal didn't actually copy. So this should actually be copper inbound. And iron should be working, let's say, full steam. What's happening here? Only blue is working. These ones are actually overproducing. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to sustain two more. I don't think the productivity... Well, the productivity bonus is 140%. Which means that I should actually be able to sustain almost... almost another one of these as well. So this should give enough fuel for everything, but at the same time I think that yeah, that's gonna be all my logistic bots. It's time to see how many of them can we realistically sustain. Now my UPS is already extremely low. But we'll see. So we have 3000 bots. Quite a few of them available. And obviously not enough trains to sustain all of the iron demand. Down to only 86 roboports, that's good. If we look at kills, we had a fairly decent run here. But destination yeah, that's gonna be an issue. And I thought that might be the case, but I never thought that would be the bottleneck. So also I've designed these to be way too small. The easy way out of this is to disable train limits, actually. And that should make this parking slot over here usable by all the trains, as I have it for the iron over here. But I think that this is a fairly good place to make a cut in this episode. We now have well, fully working copper. I will duplicate the train station probably after I finish iron, but I do want to next get both stone and coal inbound. Once we have that, I will look at expanding iron to all 4 iron patches, expanding copper to the remaining 2 patches, and then continue with the factory build. And with that being said, what? Why do I have a rail signal there? Anyway, with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you here next time.